Welcome back to Tavern Talk for another episode of Bar Games. I am your host, Soapbox Sage, and today we are getting into a little Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. We get to play these awesome, badass Space Marines in power armor with extra lungs and extra hearts and unstoppable determination and fury, no fear, massive weapons. It's a blast. So what we're going to be doing today is we're working on our Bulwark. That's this class here. We're going to quickly go over to our armoring hall, and we're going to take a look at a couple of other things before we get into the match. So here you can see up at the top, you can switch between your classes. There's the Tactical, the Assault, the Vanguard, the Bulwark, the Sniper, and the Heavy. Heavy is the only class that allows you to play with the heavy weapons. That's going to be your Multi-Melta, the Heavy Bolter, and the Heavy Plasma Incinerator. Other than that, each of the classes are built very differently, using different game mechanics and techniques, and some share weapons and some have unique weapons. So that being said, I do want to take a quick peek at something I was working on earlier. Okay. Well, that's neither here nor there. So today we're going to be working on the Bulwark. We have got our power sword and our plasma pistol. If we look at our power sword, we have mastered. That's these little tokens down in the corner. You see these ones do not have a lit up token in the corner. These do. That indicates the mastery of the weapon. As you level up with experience and master this weapon, it allows you the ability to unlock the next tier. You then spend your armory tokens up here to unlock this tier. You then spend your coins. I call them coins. I believe they're called requisitions, but I call them coins, to unlock the different weapons under that tier once you have used your armory token to unlock the tier. As you can see here, I need one Artificer Armory token to unlock this tier. Once I do that, I can spend my coins to buy these different weapons and then start leveling them up. You can use Armory tokens to gain mastery in a weapon, but I'm not going to get into that. This system is a little more complicated than it needs to be, so we'll just leave it at that for now. So with my power sword, I have mastered all of the master crafted weapons available, and I need an Artificer Armory token to unlock the Artificer tier so that I can buy my next available power swords. So that is maxed out for all I can do right now. My plasma pistol, I have mastered up through the Artificer tier, and it requires a Relic Armory token to unlock my next tier before I can buy the Relic weapons. Relic Armory tokens are only available on the Ruthless difficulty level. That's the highest difficulty level of the game, and I myself have yet to finish one of those. So, getting back to today's video, we are going to just take our chainsword with us. As you can see, I also have this mastered through the Artificer tier, requiring a Relic Armory token to unlock this one as well. And since the power sword is currently leveled up all the way until I get an Artificer Armory token, we're just going to go with our chainsword and our plasma pistol. With all that being said, let us head over to our terminal to begin a quick match. As I have said in previous videos, quick match is a little wonky right now. They're working on it. They've acknowledged that it's a problem, and it is certainly a drawback of playing the game. However, there's an easy workaround. If you are in a group, the group members change, you can't get a quick match member to fill your group, just go to the title screen, come back in, and your quick match will be working again. It's a pretty quick, easy workaround. Do know that as of right now, if you and a friend are grouped together and start an operation, it does not seem to quick match you. You're going to get a bot. However, there are times when a player will replace that bot once the operation has begun, although those times do seem to be rare. With that being said, let's get into it today. We're going to hit interact, and we are on the minimal difficulty level because we're just simply leveling up. And so we're going to go with a quick match. And up in the right hand corner, you'll see we've got some players joining along, or we're joining them. We are joining them. So as you can see, we're going through a loading process. The squad leader is the one whose server will be joining. They essentially run the server for the game, which is, again, part of that wonky quick match grouping thing. If the squad leader changes, you have to reload into the new player's server, so it can be a little strange. But here's your 6 classes, again, available when you load in. Sometimes you have to select your class: Tactical, Assault, Vanguard, Bulwark, Sniper, Heavy. Today we're doing Bulwark, so we're going to select the Bulwark. And it looks like Timeless was, again, here's the grouping thing. Normally we would have gotten a third member by now. It looks like Timeless was probably in a group before we joined, and for some reason that spot is not going to load a third member. We can take a peek and see if anybody I know is playing. Nobody I know is playing. So we will just see if he wants to go. He could just be standing around if he doesn't want to move in. He looks like he's coming. So he is playing the Tactical, as denoted by the bullet up there. I am playing a Bulwark, the shield. Good way to delineate. So this game is going to load us in with a bot as part of our party as the Thunderhawk roars out. And we are going to be setting a trap for the Tyranid swarm and timing our ambush to decimate their forces. I have mentioned this before. I do love the mission operations load screens. If we get a loading. Yep, here we go, joining server. So I do encourage just being patient with the load screens. Sometimes, even though it may seem like nothing's happening for an extended period of time, eventually they will load in. It can take minutes, but you know, if you're impatient, you can kill your client or start your game over again and give it a go. If you experience that a couple times in a row, go back to title screen, come back in. It only takes, you know, less than 30 seconds, and it's a pretty easy workaround for a lot of the grouping issues the game has currently. So, which to me, I don't really find that to be much of an issue. But everybody has different preferences.
To destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing assistance. We have since lost contact.
So this would be your opening operation, the first one that becomes available to you. It's what I suppose would be referred to as the easiest one. We're going to be trying to find.
Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
Sorry, guys. We're going to be trying to look for the Gene Seed and the Armory token to increase our haul, as it were. Whoa, that was rude. Yeah, jump away. So that thing you just saw above his head was a rally cry, and you hear the noise. I'll try and point it out a little more succinctly the next time it happens. It will happen again, but those warriors can call for backup, and depending upon the timing of said backup, that can be a real big boost. So we got a little armor boost here. There it is. So you want to interrupt when he does that whoop 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 sound. That boop. Alright, they're not going to go for this, so I'll go for it. The Bulwark, when he runs, his shield is up. You can kind of run into oncoming fire that way. These boxes here can be exploded, as you saw. Sorry if we're moving a little quick with a lot of information on. So yeah, there's certain crates and boxes that can be smashed, usually filled with ammo. We're going to look for a Guardian Relic. this spot here where we just picked up the Guardian Relic. The Guardian Relics and the Gene Seeds tend to spawn in the same places, so you want to use crates here. Yep, you see him smashing them up real good.
Picking up extra rounds.
As I was saying, sorry, they generally drop ammo and armor boosts, but they can sometimes. Oh, he got his shot off first. Can also drop grenades and med stims.
Fresh munitions.
I really worked hard to get that one box. Uh-oh. Gun's broke. Where are you? Now you see that name at the top, that lets you know it's a mini-boss version and not just the random spawn version. So you got to be a little more careful when you get the mini-boss versions. We're going into that execute. No, we just killed it outright. Nice job, team. So as you see now, we have that green armory token down at the bottom of our screen here. When you kill the mini-bosses on a level, they will drop armory tokens, which is especially nice on the higher difficulty levels if you're not able to actually find the armory token. Although I do recommend on the higher difficulty levels, just take your time a little bit more and make sure that you're checking all those nooks and crannies to get everything that you're going to need, like ammunition, armor boosts, grenades. You're going to need all those resources.
Waste nothing, brothers.
Which makes it pretty difficult to miss the armory tokens. The heavies can have an overheating problem with that heavy bolter. Just heard him go into rapid fire mode, and when they do that, they burn through heat pretty quick. Once you get some perks, you can mitigate that. But alright. The plasma pistol at this artificer level is very effective on minimal. As you can see, 2 good shots in the warrior will become executable.
Ammunition here.
I found some stim.
Astartes.
Gathering supplies.
So we pick up the gene seed. I don't worry too much about the bonus med stim as long as I've got one.
Behold, a relic.
Guardian Relic here. These guys are doing a good job with the loot. Some guys, they just want to push ahead. They don't care where their life's at. They don't care where the, you know. Some classes like Bulwarks and other Bulwarks, because they use their melee weapons so much, you don't worry about ammo and things like that. A little bit easier to just plow ahead and such like that. You know, a little bit of patience, smash the crates, look in the corners. The rewards are worth the extra time, especially picking up the gene seed. You know, it's essentially a little bit less than a third.
Inside the Imperial encampment. Stock up.
Oh, the heavy is, you see the name switch over there on the left side. When it switches to the name of the class, that's the bot.
I hear no signs
So,
of battle. No life signs.
that will make things technically a little
You
easier.
need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm
I
their
didn't even
ordnance.
notice that happened. I'm not
Source
sure.
one from any soldier you see.
We'll see it in
alive
playback.
or otherwise. A fruitless search.
I have gotten codes off that first guy before, which makes this a little easier, but doesn't really matter. We're going to sweep through here anyway.
Only orders on this, officer.
And oh, Lictor!
Sweep complete. Nothing here.
Out of nowhere. That's kind of what lictors do, though. Get a couple executes here to get that armor back. Since there's just two of us, should probably be staying with Timeless. But
Our search was successful, Captain.
we've acquired the
Proceed to the
codes.
Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
We're going to check up here and see if the armory token, it is here. This is a common spot, so we're going to grab that armory data. Looks like that's an armor boost, so we're going to go grab that real quick. There's certain spots on certain operations that you can take a moment. Wouldn't make a habit of it by any means, because some places they will keep spawning. Some places it's better to run. Some places, like right now, we've cleared the camp out of what was here. And so we can take a moment. That moment's over. It's time to go. You want to clear the camp before coming down here, because these plants are about to come up and block our way. We'll let Timeless run ahead and hit the things so we can see. Oh shit. We both have to be up here. There it goes. Now the plants go up. Top off and grab the stem.
This is where we sow the enemy's defeat. This galaxy's the door.
All right. Ah, the grass blocked it. Sorry. Try to get the executes as much as I can. Grab that for sure. Oops. Parry nothing.
You failed at Ultra. Failed.
That was pretty awesome. Oh, barrels. We're still looking for the gene seed. We found the armory token. So as you can see, we're going to take a quick peek. We have two of them now. Oh! Oh, heavy. That's right, the other guy left. Okay. Zone broke.
Psychic onslaught. Another Xenos atrocious. Our banner awaits unfurled.
Alright, well, it's best just to... Executes are nice, but... Sometimes you just want to be done with that. I gotta grab some ammo, because I'm using a lot of plasma. There we go. Just two players. Heavy doesn't need to reload with no crates. So, you know, in that case, we're doing pretty good. Plenty of resources to go around. Gene seed has been found here before. Instead, it's just a med kit.
Medical ward.
So. Alright. Get our life back with that. A little armor. So we'll get out of there. That's my shock blast that goes off when I lose all of my shield.
Canadians are running out of time. How close are you to reaching the zone?
Entering the refinery.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Kill him. Very nice. Reload station here. If you select your same build, like I'm going to do here, it will automatically give you a full refresh of your special ability as well as your magazines and such. So we're going to come in here.
More equipment here.
Looking for exactly that. So now we can take a look. We've got 2 med stims each, Guardian Relic each, 2 armory tokens each. Full health. We're just looking for the gene seed.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude premium well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
Alright, do a little sweep here. While we have a moment, this is one of those spots that you take a breather until you activate the next phase. I never recommend taking a quick run to the store break. You know, a quick bathroom break is probably reasonable. A long bathroom break is probably not. But it's all up to you. But for now, we're just going to clear the area. As we can check again, we've got Guardian Relics. If somebody needs to use one while we're in this room, then we know we can pick up the backup. Objects do not fade. We found a little bit of action. I'm going to grab one of these armor boosts to top off my bonus armor. I had a little bit left there, but... And here's our gene seed. Okay, again, it's going to drop my Guardian Relic and replace it with the gene seed. And if I do not get incapped the rest of this operation, we will get the bonus experience points of the gene seed. So it is now up to me.
Deployment has begun. Rights of activation.
Stay alive.
Observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name.
So we've activated the goodies.
Delivering payload.
Releasing shockwave.
X-axis aligned. I'm on the silence move. The first leg of this race is behind us. We must intercept a generator 2.
Generator 2 is right here. We love 2 and 3. 1 and 4 are kind of a pain.
Generator 2. Operator requested.
Nice. You can see in the upper hand corner, it's going to show you your generator life, basically. Oh, we've got an unpleasant little raptor here, it looks like.
Hold out the bomb. The deed is nearly done.
Nice. Oh, I got him. Okay. I didn't expect that, actually.
Ready to intercept the Tyranid advance.
There is an observation platform overlooking the
Alright.
Cryptonium fields.
So if you watched my last video that we did this particular mission, we had to defend 3 of those energy pillars. This time, just 1. I think the game's taking it easy on us because there's just 2 of us.
Advance on our objectives.
We have the gene seed, we have the armor. While he's checking things around, he's got a guardian relic. I'm carrying the gene seed with the little XP over there. We both have 2 stims. We've got the mini boss armor token. We found
No going back, brothers.
the level armor token. We have all of the things we can find. Now at this point, we're just looking for grenades. And armor boosts. And ammo. I should burn it through it like that. So. Where'd he go? We'll stick with him now. Again, not a lot of reason to go splitting up, dividing and conquering and searching. Obviously, when you split up, it's easier to search. Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
Ammunition here.
It's one of those places where you can find the armor token if you haven't already. We have been fortunate to find the goodies that we have sought.
Your stalwart resolve is a bastion in these dark times. There is no
Ah.
I could face that would match the disappointment of my
That was my bad. Timing.
strike to the heart. I can imagine nothing.
Make sure we're all full up for this run. That yellow outline you see there is the Auspex scan.
That silence tuned in.
That is the tactical Space Marines ability. Let's stay together. That outline prevents creatures from going invisible.
Cash here.
It also increases the damage taken by a significant amount, which is pretty nice. So when you get your tactical drop in that, usually on your bosses and things, you definitely want to use it on lictors, because lictors will turn invisible and jump around, which can make the higher difficulty level ones incredibly challenging. Any of the bosses or mini bosses that you come across. Timeless right there was just pointing out the data slate. You have all the data slates.
Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
On my honor, I will ensure your mission is a success.
I will hold you to that.
We have all the data slates except for a couple on the operations that I have to run again. Or excuse me, campaign. We're doing operations. We have all the operation data slates. A couple campaign data slates I need to run.
All specs prime.
Alright. We're on minimal, so sometimes this platform battle here can be pretty rough. Get an armor boost.
More equipment here.
Only 2 of us, so the armor boost crates. Nice that full party juice stuff. As I mentioned earlier, ammo's a lot more plentiful when there's just 2 of you. Plasma pistol damage increases significantly upon charge. You can definitely use it
The flame will stand against
just rapid fire like this. But charging it up.
on me.
Oh yes, please. Another spot where the armory token can be found if you haven't already. Yeah, charging it up increases its damage exponentially. So you definitely want to be charging it up and aiming as much as
Ready to
possible.
deploy.
Sometimes you just gotta unleash a quick little fury. We got all the goodies, but never hurts to peek around the corner. So immediately we see the Medicaid stem there.
The enemy
Ammo
comes,
cache.
Captain. But we are prepared.
I'm not going to look around too much.
We
We've
need
got
that bomb triggered for optimal
the
yield.
things we need.
Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done. I see them coming. You are clear to
I don't know if you can activate this Medicaid stem ammo there just for hold. No! Why did you?
Initiating.
Okay, so that was really dumb because he just wasted our big blast. He might not have known, which is fine. But what you want to do normally is you want to let the Tyranids really come in here, pile up before you blast that. So, oh. Wow, Captain Indestructible here, huh? We're gonna have to plant this down because we have Gene Seed. We don't want to screw around with that.
Who wants to set the next fire trap?
Stay right here for a minute. Alright, now we can be a little bit more mobile. Who wants to set the next fire trap? So I'm going to see if we can activate that again. I don't know if we can. There's one on the other side. We can. Hopefully he learned and he won't just blast it again. Alright. I meant to execute this guy. Instead, I stood here and took these. I call them wind throws, but they're Neo throws. Gotta attack the one that doesn't have the shield up.
My eye is tracking multiple swarms moving this way.
Oh, not good.
Swarm is climbing.
Alright, where is we're gonna get out of here for just a moment. He's definitely got his own business going on. Oh.
Just prep another fire.
The swarm is almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Needed that execute. Up. There's a little bit of a cooldown there on the shocky grenade, so it's not going to go off in too close a rapid succession. Get an execute here. It's going to be a good time to reload the pistol. Okay. Get an execute here. Alright, talking a bit through it all too much. 3 free freeze. Let's reload.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards. We end this now.
Alright, now we just gotta hit the bomb.
Quarters reporting our operation was a success. Tentative bio sites now 50% on full. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract. Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready. Coming in hot. Extraction.
Extraction complete. And off goes the Thunderhawk. Alright. Victory! It's so much better than seeing the fail, which I have seen plenty of times. All I can think of when I'm sitting here is, man, I gotta pee. The power armor probably takes care of that, but I guess. Alright, let's see how we did. Got all the XP. We got the gene seed for the bonus 185. Woo! Wow, we really dominated this time around. We got ourselves some kills, special kills, melee damage, range damage, all the items, tied for items found. Damage taken, I took some damage this time around. Incapacitations. Timeless, well, we did have heavy in there. He gets a couple of bonus XP. The bot got some XP, so. Alright, we got our level in a good way. The next one. Well, a couple of kneecaps, a couple armory tokens. We got our requisition, or I call them coins. Experience points on weapons that are capped. And we're back, so let's pop on over. Take a look at our new leg armor. Kind of hard to tell with our current body piece on, but ooh, all right, shiny new kneecaps. So we'll take that. Guessing something similar on the other side. Yeah, that one's got a skull under there that you see. Yep. All right. Yes, looking solid. We did level up, so we're going to take a look at our perk tree here. And we're going to get the banner. Restores armor 300% faster, but its duration is reduced by 5 seconds. So I'm going to decide between shield bash deals more damage. We're going to go shield bash deals more damage. Well, 300% is a lot. Now let's go with that. Let's try that out. We haven't used it yet, so let's try it and see if I like that 5-second trade-off. Alright, Timeless is still here. We're going to jump back to our launch bay. I am not the squad leader, so I will come stand next to the Thunderhawk. Let's see, Timeless may drop group. Timeless may fire up another run. Nope, he's dropping group. So that is going to do it. Shortly, anyway. So when the group leader or squad leader leaves the group, it's going to create a new squad leader, or in this case, disband entirely. In that case, it's going to do the server reload. That is something that they are aware is kind of a nuisance. Now, I was not the squad leader. I could have a hard time getting into a quick match because the way that last group broke up with him leaving and me loading into this new server. If you are having a hard time getting into quick matches, just quit the title screen. It doesn't take that long. and you can get right back into your game, and you'll have no problem getting your quick matches. So with that, okay, so it's taking just a moment longer. So within 30 seconds or so, you'll get your game logic loaded back in. You'll be back at your terminal, and you will be able to quick match your operations again. Now, one thing I like to let people know, if you and a buddy are running, I might have said this earlier, I apologize. If you and a buddy running together and you start an operation, it's tough getting a third player into your quick match, so you might end up with a bot. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe if you like this content, and you know people who may also, go ahead and give it a share. But most importantly, get out there, play the game. It's a lot of fun, and I encourage people to not just watch us play, but get out there, play it yourself. So thank you so much for paying attention. Take care of each other. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.